Hey everyone, it's Lynnea here for Trinity Stamps, and today I have the cutest holiday card to share with you today. I'm using the Christmas Cowlers stamp set and the coordinating die set to create this card, and I fell in love with this stamp set just as soon as I saw it. I love this little trio of cows just going through their town singing Christmas carols. At least that's how I picture them, and I think they're absolutely adorable. Here's a quick shot of the Copic colors that I will be using to color up these cows. I like that you can color them however you want. If you want to go with a cream colored cow, a brown colored cow, white with black spots, white with brown spots, however you want to color them, it'll be good. You can even color them rainbow. That sounds like a great idea to me. I'm keeping it simple though, and I'm going to be coloring them white cows with some black dots. So for my white portions of the cows, I'm using C2, C0, and then a bit of a colorless blender. For the black spots on the cows, I'm going with C6, C5, and C4. And then for the hooves, I have C7 and C6. I also ended up bringing in just a little bit of E53 and E51 for the little noses on the cows. I wanted them to kind of have more of a fleshy colored nose, and then I used some R20 for the noses and mouths on the cows. I'm coloring them up quite simply. I like to start with my darkest color and then blend out with my lighter colors. That's just how I learned and how I'm most comfortable with alcohol marker coloring. I'll go back and forth, deepening shadows and kind of blending together until I have the look that I want. I really encourage you guys to color however you are most comfortable. I like to color dark to light, but if you are more comfortable with light to dark and then back to your light again, go ahead and color that way. For the hats and such on the little cows, I'm using pinks, purples, and blues. So I have V17 and V15 for my purple, B04, B12 for my blue, and then for my pinks, I have RV13 and RV21. I went ahead and used the Coordinating Christmas Cowlers die set to cut out that little trio of cows, and now I'm going to create my background. I wasn't sure at first how I was going to finish off this card because I knew I wanted those little caroling cows to be front and center and to be the focal point of my card. I reached towards a stamp set that has quickly become one of my favorites from this release. This is the Winter Winds stamp set. I love this flurry of snowflakes that you can have just floating across your card. It's great for slimline cards, so you can have a flurry coming in from the left or from the right, but I like it for A2 cards too, and you're going to see me here fill up a whole card front using this little flurry from the Winter Winds stamp set. I started from one side and came in. I'm using a purple ink, and then I flipped my card upside down, and I'm going to stamp again. I like to double stamp just to make sure that I have nice even stamping, but I'm just going to go back and forth, flipping my card right side up, upside down, until I have my full card base covered with this Winter Winds flurry. I went ahead and stamped a sentiment. I'm using black ink, and I'm stamping Here We Come a Cow-A-Ling, which is so adorable. The stamp sets in the stamp set are hilarious. They make me laugh. I stamped in black right onto the card base, and it just wasn't doing it for me, so I stared at it for a second because I wanted to have the sentiment on my card. I didn't think at first that I wanted to have it stamped on a strip because that's what I usually tend to do, is stamp it on a sentiment strip and pop it up. And in the end, I went back to my go-to, and I stamped it on a white sentiment strip, cut it out, and popped it up on the front of my card. That finishes my project for today. The products that I used are listed and linked in the video description below. And coming up on the screen here are a couple more videos from Trinity Stamps that I thought you might enjoy watching. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!